Hey everybody, it's Kari from Shredstone. I'm going to show you the easiest thing you can do, and you don't need any help. It's super straightforward. I'm going to show you how to change the oil on a two-stroke. I'm going to be changing the oil on my 300 right here. My 250 also needs an oil change, but I'm probably going to get lazy and just do one bike. I'm racing here in 2 weeks, so I should probably get around to changing it. I change my oil every 10 hours on my bike, give or take. I try to be always really good and do it at 10. Makes it easier looking at the hour meter. Just every 10 hours change your oil. In the next clip I'll show you what you're going to need to do the oil change. Super straightforward, and then we'll get to it. All right, I hope this is easy for everybody and helps you out. All right, some of the things you're going to need to change the oil on your two-stroke is a funnel to get the oil in there, whatever your bike recommends for your gear oil, some shop rags. I bought this off Amazon. You can get them anywhere. They're really great. They connect to the plug on your gear oil. So you lean your bike over, connect this, and the oil pours out, not all over the floor like I used to do. And then whatever size tool you need to remove your gear plug. You'll also need a pan for your oil to drip into. Super easy. All right, I'm just gonna let you know, the first thing I did do, I'm pointing at the wrong bike. My 300 over here. I did ride around the block really quick, get the engine warmed up, get the oil warm so it can come out, clean out a little bit better. All right, here we go. I've got my favorite cocktail. Okay, you're gonna lay your bike over. Move the gear oil nut. All right, for anybody who is confused, on the left-hand side of the bike, you're looking for that bolt right there with the shop rags underneath. That's the bolt that I removed to drain the gear oil out. It's underneath your shifter. Hope that helps. All right, she's dirty. Make sure to not drop this. There is a little washer right there. I've dropped it a million times. It turns into a pain in the butt. Never used this brand before from Amazon. When I moved out here, I didn't bother to bring all my oil change tools. I'll let you know the brand of whatever one this is. I got off Amazon. Super cheap. All right, you can see that I attached this hose to the gear oil drain plug. Makes for a clean way to change your oil. Just be careful with the Amazon knockoff. Make sure you put the zip tie on there, and it makes it very hard to spin on. So I'd probably use some baling wire or some other type of wire to put it on so that you can clear it. So that's there. And I just released that. So I take that plug out of there, lets the oil come out the other side. I'll let that drain out for a while, then I'll tip the bike over to get more fluid out until it's completely empty. And then we'll top it back up. Isn't this the easiest task? I don't need a guy to help me, I'm getting it done. All right, time to tip the bike over. My Chinese knockoff thing is a piece of junk. It came off just there, so no hose attached. I'll just have to use some pliers to get it off, but they are great. Just don't buy that one. All right, let me put the gear oil drain plug back in. We're gonna fill it back up. Give me a sec. All right, as you can see here, this is pretty dirty. So I'm gonna clean this all up before I put it back in the bike. then we'll top it out with some fresh oil. But yeah, make sure you clean this really well. You don't want to put that back in your bike or have any chips on there. Nice and clean. All right, so that's good to go back on the bike. I'm gonna clean that off too, it's not important. All right. All right, like I said, the fancy dancy attachment I bought broke, but I'll post some links below for some better ones. I don't get any commission for any of that. I'm not set up for any of that stuff. But yeah, they're extremely helpful because back in the day with the skid plates, because this is a woods bike, you'd be creating like a filter, you gotta take the skid plate off, nobody wants to do any of that. You don't want all the oil collecting up in your skid plate, dripping all over your garage. So, all right, I'm gonna go put the gear plug back in the bike. I'm gonna lay the bike over to do that, put it back in and then fill it back up. All right, I'm gonna show you what happened. Zip tie attaches to the end that I'm holding. It came loose, fell off. That's why I had an oil leak. These are the best things ever. This one just needs to be reworked. The next thing you want to do is to torque that to your recommended torque setting. So give me a second, I'm going to whip up my torque wrench. All right, mine's 20 Newton meters. So we're going to go tighten that. This is where you can use a funnel if you're not pouring it directly out of the bottle. So you can see I'm just measuring on the side of the bottle. When that gets to 2, we're good. All right, the next thing you're gonna do is you're going to remove this screw right here. It's the gear oil measuring screw or level screw. You're gonna remove that, see if any oil runs out. If no oil runs out, then you need to add more oil. All right, as you can see, I don't know if you can see very well, a bit of oil ran out, which is all you're looking for once you remove that screw. If it didn't, then just top it up with a bit more gear oil. All right, we're gonna put the cap back on, turn the bike on, check her all out. All right, as you saw, anybody can do it, super easy task. Maybe took 5 minutes. Bike's almost ready to race, just gotta change the air filter next. All right, that's a video for another day. I hope everyone has a great day. And if you could be really cool and follow us, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you.